In this video we're going to look at the surface area of a cone. So I'm going to draw a cone. A cone is made of a circle base, a circular base, and an apex. This is the corner of the cone. This is called the apex of the cone. Now the measurements that we use within a cone are its radius for the base of the circle and the slant height of the cone itself. If we're looking directly through the middle, that would be called the perpendicular height, but the formula itself uses the slant height. And what I'm going to do is provide you with a basic proof of this. So let's have a look at this. We've got a circle, so remember we're talking total surface area. So the base part is the circle with a radius r. So we know that that's pi r squared for that area, plus the curved part, which is formed by, if I draw a picture, this is like a sector, I guess, where that's the slant height. And this will follow round the circle, the whole circumference of the circle, which is 2 pi r. And of course, we've got some kind of angle here, theta. Now, the ratio of, if I'm talking about what fraction of the whole circumference I'm using 2 pi r over 2 pi s. Okay, and obviously that fraction of this particular circle is what I want to work the area out of. So I'm obviously, this is the fraction, multiplying it by pi r squared, and that gives me this total total surface area. Now let's do some cancelling here. The 2's and the pi's will cancel. We're left with r over s. Apologies, that should be s squared. I've put r squared there because obviously I'm dealing with the radius of this particular sector, so it should be s. And let's do some cancelling here. We've got s and one of those s's can cancel. So I'm actually just left with pi r s for this total surface here. So adding these two together, the total surface area of the cone, total surface area, is pi r squared plus pi r s. Now that can either be learnt that way, or you can factorise it by pulling out the common factor of pi r, and you get r plus s. And both of these versions are used within any textbook or any internet to find the surface area of a cone. What I'm going to do is do an example where I put some values in. Okay, so I've given the slant height 4.5 meters. I have my calculator here, and the radius is 2 meters, and I'm going to work out the total surface area of this cone. So substituting those values in, I'm going to use the second version of the formula. I get pi multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 plus 4.5. So simplifying that, that's 2 pi multiplied by 6.5. Well, I guess that's 13 pi. Now, if I had to work out 13 pi, I get, and you're going to be difficult now, because it's working out exact values here, and I don't want exact values. There we go, 40.84 on the calculator. 40.84 correct to 2 decimal places. And of course, we're dealing with area here. These were both in meters, so the units would be meters squared.